I'm going to start off by saying all praises to Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai. All praises to Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai. All praises to Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai. For water Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai. For blessing us with this knowledge, this truth, the word, man. Okay, the oil, for blessing us with the oil and allowing us to still maintain and keep the oil. Um, The video of the title I got there, I believe, is "Pride Leads to Destruction" or something. I don't know if I'm quoting it right. That's the title of this video, and this video is, this devil Esau, man. These Edomites are proud. They got the power, and they're proud as hell because the Lord gave them the power. But Esau is wicked, like the scripture says. Like the Most High molded them to be the way that they are. They were created to be the devil. You go to Genesis 25 and 21 when you read about the birth of Jacob and Esau, that it was meant to be that way. So we understand in the spirit why. Well, the ones of us that's in this truth, we understand why these devils are the way that they are. Esau, these damn Edomites, all of them, the men, the women, all of them. We understand. And the reason our people are tainted because they drank the Babylon juice. So you got a lot of Israelite Edomites, meaning they're Israelites by birth, but they pretty much got the spirit of Esau on them. Primarily our women. But pride is going to lead you to death. And that also includes the 2/3, man. Because you got the mentality of Esau. You following the damn devil. But that's going to get you killed out here. But that's going to get Esau ass killed, man. These wicked, evil cops, because they got the guns, they got the power, they got the authority to go around just harassing Jake and killing Jake and just doing all the wickedness that they're doing. But you know what? That's a super proud spirit, man. But eventually, there's going to be an end to that, man. There's going to be an end to that eventually. There's going to be a judgment for that. And these damn devils are going to pay. And these other Edomites, as y'all say out there in internet land, these Karens, these Edomite women messing, calling the police on Jake, and they all going to pay. That's pride because they think they're really better than Israel. And I can understand because, you know what? We get mad and we get on Jake. We get on our so-called people. We get on these niggas and Latinos and these tontos out here. We get because they're wicked. Some of them are they more wicked than Esau, but they're still the Israelites. Because guess what? They're gonna die, of course, the 2/3. But guess what? The 2/3 are gonna come back in the kingdom, and they're gonna be righteous again. But you Edomites, y'all gonna die over here because the missiles are gonna destroy this place if you don't die before. You damn devils. And I'm gonna say it, you so-called white people, you Edomites. If you're an Edomite, because you got so-called white people you got so-called white people, some of them might be Israelites, but that don't mean shit either. If you're not of the elect, you ain't gonna make it. Okay? We got some brothers or sisters that look like Edomites, but they are Israelites, man. And if you of the elect, I don't give a fuck if you look like goddamn Joe Biden. If you are an Israelite, you might look like Joe Biden, but if you're an Israelite and your line through the line of your father goes back to Israel and you're of the elect, you'll make it. Now, you could look like Joe Biden, but your line might go back to Israel, to your father's line. But if you're not of the elect, you ain't going to make it no way. You'll come back in the kingdom, either way. But if you're an Edomite, you're going to come back as an Edomite and right into goddamn slavery after you die over here in the nuclear holocaust, man. You see what I'm saying? But you Edomites are proud because you really believe y'all been on top so long, and really in the spirit world, in the heavens, y'all really haven't been on top long. To the Most High is nothing, but on earth, like for the past 600 years, y'all been on top of us. Then when you go back 2,000 years ago, from the time of Alexander the Greek up until the time of the fall of the Roman Empire, which that was hundreds of years. So in the history on this On this plane, it seems like you Caucasians have been on top, so that makes you proud, white privilege, whatever you want to call it. But guess what? That's gonna lead to your destruction, man. So I'm gonna jump right into the scriptures, man. We're in the book of Proverbs, the 16th chapter, and I'm gonna start at 18. This is Proverbs 16 and 18. I'm going to start at Proverbs. And this is for you damn Edomites, you devils, man. Proverbs 16 and 18, okay? Pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. You Edomites, you're proud. That's why you damn the cops mess with Jake. That's why you damn Edomites, you call the cops on Jake, even little Jake kids, and you do all that wickedness, and you just do all kind of wickedness. And that goes to your elites, the Illuminati. They're proud because the Most High set them up to be in rulership, but that was okay. The Lord said he gave the fatness of the earth to Esau, but that was for a time. But the Illuminati, the elites, you bankers, y'all thought that maybe y'all was set up to rule over all. And y'all know the history. You know that you're of Esau. You know you're the descendants of Esau. So basically, y'all like, fuck it, it's our birthright anyway. But you sold the birthright. And the Most High set it up that way. Okay, now we're going to go to the 19th verse, Proverbs 16 and 19. Better is it to be of humble spirit with the lowly than to divide spoil with the wicked. Than to divide spoil. I'm sorry, Salaki, I read that wrong. I'll read it again. Let me start. Proverbs 16 and 19. Better is it to be of an humble spirit with the lowly, and Israel is the lowly. Israel is humble, meaning overall, all the nations look down on Israel. And starting primarily with the elect of Israel, okay? With the elect of Israel, right? We're the lowly, right? Then to divide the spoil with the proud. Who's the proud? Esau. All right? You damn Edomites. You're the proud. The other nations too, okay? But you damn Edomites, you are primarily of the proud, man. Because you got the power. You got the rulership. Y'all in control of everything. Okay, y'all got the fatness of the earth. You got what do we call it? Or now we don't call it. What is it called? It's a reality. White privilege. Okay, you got that Caucasian look. So basically, the world is your oyster, man. You see what I mean? So y'all divide the spoil. Esau, the elites, starting with your elites, y'all dividing the spoil. Y'all conquered the whole earth, Israel and the other nations, and y'all dividing the spoil. But in the end, that's going to lead to y'all destruction because you're going to pay for the wickedness you have done. Which, hold on, well, let me read this. This is the book of Obadiah, right? Obadiah 1 and 3. The pride, there we go, pride again. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the cliffs of the rock, whose habitation is high, and that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? So that just backs up what I was just saying. That's talking about mainly you elites, the elites of Esau. Y'all ruling, y'all on top. Y'all got all the chemtrails, the GMOs. You got Israel all fucked up. You got the Israelite man all feminized. You got the Israelite woman masculine. You got everything all messed up. But guess what? Even in that, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is still in control. And the Lord is going to flip it, man. Like that movie that came out in the 80s with Eddie Murphy and Dan Aykroyd, Trading Places. You would have never thought when you watched that movie, right, the character that Eddie Murphy played, Billy Ray Valentine, you would have never thought that he would have never been nothing. But guess what? The elites did the experiment, boom, but he was on, but that was really spiritual. But it ain't going to be no damn devils, no crackers. It's going to be Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai experiment, and he just going to flip it where Jake is all down and lowly. We despised on the earth, the Israelite, the 12 tribes, but we're going to be on top, and you devils are going to be the ones down in the gutter. Okay? I'm gonna just end it off with this, man. Okay, we're gonna jump to the 10th verse. This is Obadiah 1 and 10. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, as you Edomites, because we were brothers. But I mentioned in my other video, Genesis 25 and 21. Okay, Jacob and Esau were brothers, man, at one time. But we descended from being brothers because Esau, when he came into power, he had that hate for Jacob for taking his birthright. And Esau back then wanted to slay Jacob. But then he eventually did through his descendants. When Esau came into power, they came against us, man. That hate, that perpetual hate, going back to their forefather Esau. And then when you read Genesis 25 and 21, it tells you, read it. Go, you brothers, go read it. And the children struggled together within her. When Rebekah, our foremother, was pregnant with Jacob and Esau, man. So there was always that, there's always gonna be that turmoil we ain't gonna never be able to get along with Esau. Rodney King, that dumb crackhead nigga. Why can't we all get along? No, nigga, we can never get along. That's why these Edomites, these Edomite cops, they roll up on Jake, they harass Jake, they got that hate. They profile Jake, the Karens, they call the cops on black people because that hate. And that's why, like, even with the nigga woman, I'll say a black woman, they get mad if they see an Israelite man with a white woman, but rightfully so, right? Because the black woman is Satan, though. You black women are Satan. So the Israelite man reverts to being with the women of the other nations because they're more feminine. But for you black women, or even you Hispanic women, or you Native American women, you women of the tribes, y'all get upset when you see an Israelite man with a non-Israelite woman, because in your spirit, y'all hate these devils. Okay? You so-called black men, Hispanic men, Native American, you get upset when you see one of your women with a white man, because that's that hate, that's that tension. The Lord created it, but Esau's gonna pay. I'm gonna end it with this right here, man. Obadiah 1 and 10. See, but this is the overall thing. To cap off the title of the video, this is Obadiah 1 and 10. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. That's the ultimate, like, hence the title of the video, destruction, pride. So Esau's pride is going to lead to their destruction, man. All these Edomites being proud as hell against Israel, against the tribes, that's going to be their destruction. And you know what? They don't know, because like I said, when you read right here in Obadiah, right, it says, I'm sorry here. I'm going to start at 3 again. The pride of thine heart have deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the cliffs of the rock. And the rock represents Esau's kingdom. Yeah, they were in the Caucasus Mountains because we pushed them up in there. But then you look at Mount Seir, they always lived in rock dwellings. They made build. So that's how you know it's talking about these Caucasians. Mount Seir, that was before that. You look at Mount Seir, it looked just like Rome. It looked just like Greece. They went into the mountains and they formed dwellings out of rock. That's Esau always did that. That was their spirit. The pride of their heart have deceived them to think that all the wickedness they have done in the earth for the past 2,000 years, that they're going to get away with it. Prior to that, before Yahushua, the Greeks, you see what I'm saying? Meaning before Yahushua, the Messiah, came on the earth, Esau was ruling over us, man. The Greeks, going into the Romans and then coming into the 1400s, they're going to pay for the wickedness that they have done. Okay, I just read it in Obadiah. Pride. These devils are proud, but their pride is gonna lead to their destruction. Okay, that's it. Yeah, I see a brother put down New Rome. Yeah, America. America's New Rome. It's New Greece. It's New Egypt. It's New Sodom and Gomorrah. Okay, New Babylon. All wrapped into one ball. That's why this place got to be burnt with missiles, man. Okay? But with that, I'm going to wrap it up. I pray that the video was edifying to you brothers. And I say shalom to Wabla.
Hello, Moto.
Salakia. I say to Wabla. Shalom.